In the most extreme frozen regions of the planet, where temperatures can plummet to minus 72 degrees Celsius, minus 98 degrees Fahrenheit, and the cold acts as a silent, relentless predator, human survival seems impossible. Yet, indigenous communities such as the Yakut, Sakha, and Evenki peoples have thrived for centuries in precisely these conditions across vast expanses of Siberia, from the taiga forests to the tundra fringes. Their endurance is not merely a testament to human willpower or ingenuity. It is deeply rooted in a profound, symbiotic relationship with 10 remarkable animal species that rank among the most cold-resistant creatures on Earth. These animals do not just endure the Arctic and subarctic winters, they master them. Through their meat, fat, blood, hides, fur, bones, sinew, antlers, milk, and even transportation capabilities, they supply the high-calorie nutrition, insulating materials, tools, shelter components, and mobility essential for human life where plants barely grow. Permafrost locks the soil, and conventional agriculture is impossible. Winters last 8 to 9 months, with routine drops below minus 50 degrees Celsius, minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit, demanding immense energy to maintain body heat and prevent conditions like scurvy, anemia, or starvation. The Yakut and Evenki did not arrive in Siberia with ready-made technologies perfectly suited to such extremes. Instead, they adapted by closely observing and integrating these animals into every aspect of daily life, learning migration patterns from reindeer, heat conservation from fur adaptations, cooperative hunting from wolves, and resourcefulness from scavengers like foxes. This interdependence is literal symbiosis. Humans hunt, herd, and harvest. The animal's mastery of the cold enables permanent human occupation. Below is a detailed examination of these 10 species, highlighting their precise physiological and behavioral adaptations to extreme cold, reproductive, and feeding strategies, and, most crucially, the direct contributions they make to indigenous survival in Siberia's frozen north. 1. Reindeer, Reindeer tarandus, the mobile lifeline of the north. Reindeer, also known as caribou in North America, are the undisputed cornerstone of survival for many Siberian indigenous groups, especially the Evenki, who practice semi-nomadic reindeer herding, and the Yakut, who integrate them alongside horses. Physiologically, reindeer withstand minus 50 degrees Celsius and lower thanks to a double-layered coat. A dense underwool traps heat, while long, hollow guard hairs repel water and snow. A countercurrent heat exchange system in their nasal passages warms inhaled air, preventing lung damage. Broad, splayed hooves act as snowshoes to distribute weight and prevent sinking, while also functioning as paddles for swimming across rivers during migrations. Reproduction is tightly synced with seasons. After an 8-month gestation, females birth a single calf in late spring on traditional calving grounds. Calves stand within minutes and run within hours, an adaptation to evade predators like wolves. This timing aligns with emerging vegetation for rapid growth before winter. Diet shifts seasonally. In winter, they paw through snow to access lichens, reindeer moss, mosses, and frozen grasses, aided by specialized rumen bacteria that break down tough cellulose. Summer brings fresh grasses and shrubs for fat accumulation. Reindeer undertake epic migrations, up to 5,000 kilometers annually, tracking food and avoiding deep snow. Both sexes grow antlers, unique among deer, for digging and defense. In storms, they huddle tightly to share heat. For the Evenki and Yakut, domesticated reindeer are a mobile survival system. They provide nutrient-rich milk, high in fat and protein, meat, blood, for soups and sausages, hides for layered clothing and tents, fur exceptionally insulating, sinew for strong thread, antlers for tools, and, critically, transport. A single reindeer carries 100 to 150 kilograms or pulls heavily loaded sleds across snow-covered distances. Without reindeer herds, long-distance travel, trade, seasonal relocation to fresh pastures and food storage transport would be impossible. Herding practices prevent overgrazing, and reindeer teach humans how to locate hidden resources under snow. When lichen fails in poor years, herds and human communities face famine, underscoring total dependence. 2. Polar bear, Ursus maritimus, the ultimate energy provider. Polar bears, apex predators of the Arctic, endure air temperatures of -50 degrees Celsius and wind chills to -70 degrees Celsius or lower. Black skin absorbs rare sunlight. Translucent hollow guard hairs trap air for insulation and camouflage on ice, and up to 11 centimeters of blubber doubles as thermal barrier and energy reserve, allowing hours of swimming in near-freezing water. Females dig maternity dens in snowdrifts during late autumn, maintaining near-zero internal temperatures despite blizzards. Delayed implantation leads to midwinter births of 1 or 2 tiny cubs, less than 1 kilogram. Mothers fast up to 8 months, nursing with 30 to 35% fat milk to build cub blubber rapidly. Diet focuses on high-calorie marine mammals, primarily ringed and bearded seals hunted at breathing holes. Blubber is prioritized, up to 8,000 kilocalories per kilogram. Lean meat often left for scavengers. They detect seals under ice from 30 kilometers via smell and enter walking hibernation to conserve energy. For coastal Siberian groups, and occasionally inland via trade, polar bears yield massive fat reserves. A single adult provides 200 to 300 kilograms of blubber for lamps, raw/cooked consumption, waterproofing, and concentrated calories during scarcity. Hides make durable mats and coverings. Sinew serves as strong thread. Hunting is dangerous and ritualistic, with meat shared communally. The bear's fasting while nursing mirrors human rationing through polar nights, fostering cultural reverence as a fellow survivor. 3. Musk Ox, Ovibos moschatus, the living insulation fortress. Musk oxen endure -60 degrees Celsius with kiviut, the finest natural fiber, warmer and lighter than cashmere, plus long guard hairs forming a ground-skimming skirt against wind. They paw through snow for dry grasses, sedges, willows, and lichens, conserving energy by minimizing movement. Socially defensive, herds, 10 to 100, huddle in blizzards and form horn-outward circles to protect calves from wolves or bears, a tactic that aided survival through near extinction. Calves are born annually in late spring after 8 to 9 months gestation in protected herd areas. For indigenous peoples, kiviut, collected from spring shedding, crafts ultralight, superior insulating garments. Guard hairs make ropes. Meat and fat supply calories/vitamins. Horns become tools. Coordinated hunts target isolated individuals. Musk oxen enable efficient movement in wind, reducing energy loss on hunts. 4. Arctic fox, Vulpes lagopus, the opportunistic fur specialist. Arctic foxes survive -70 degrees Celsius with the thickest fur-to-body ratio among mammals, compact build, short extremities, and fur-covered paws as natural snowshoes. They breed in spring, producing 5 to 14 kits in multi-tunneled permafrost dens. Diet is opportunistic. Lemmings leapt upon through snow, carrion from polar bears, birds, eggs, fish, berries. Seasonal color change, white winter, brown/gray summer, aids camouflage. They curl tightly when resting, tucking nose under tail. Fur trims parka hoods, boots, mittens, critical for face/extremity heat loss. Lean meat and bones used in scarcity. Foxes control lemmings, stabilizing the food web for larger prey. 5. Walrus, Odobenus rosmaris, the coastal blubber bonanza. Walruses thrive in -2 degrees Celsius waters with 10 centimeters blubber and thick, wrinkled skin. They birth pups on ice every 2 to 3 years, feed on bottom invertebrates via suction, and haul out in massive groups for heat-sharing contact. Blubber provides ultra-dense calories, vitamin D, fatty acids. Hides make tough boat skins, umiaks/kayaks, soles, bags, tusks carve tools/harpoons. Communal hunts share meat widely, offering reliable coastal resources when inland hunting falters. 6. Arctic wolf, Canis lupus arctos. The pack hunters and teachers. Arctic wolves endure -50 degrees Celsius with thick white fur, short muzzle/ears. Alpha pairs breed annually, 4 to 6 pups. Packs cooperatively hunt caribou/reindeer, hares, lemmings. They curl together for warmth, howl for long-distance contact. Indigenous hunters learn coordinated tactics from wolves. Fur trims hoods, meat eaten sparingly. Wolf tracks lead to prey herds. 7. Arctic hare, Lepus arcticus, the agile snow survivor. Arctic hares handle -50 degrees Celsius with thick seasonal fur, white winter, powerful hind legs as snowshoes, up to 64 kilometers per hour, burrows for shelter, group huddling. They eat woody twigs, bark, roots dug from snow, produce multiple litters. Fur provides lightweight trim. Lean meat adds protein in lean times. Their snow thriving demonstrates exploiting marginal resources. 8. Snowy owl, Bubo scandiacus, the indicator predator. Snowy owls tolerate -50 degrees Celsius with dense plumage, feathered legs. They nest ground level, lay 3 to 11 eggs based on prey, hunt lemmings diurnally, up to 1,600 per year. Feathers for minor uses, fletching. Population cycles signal lemming abundance, indirectly aiding fox/wolf/human success. 9. Yakut horse, Equus caballus, local breed. The taiga companion. Yakut horses endure -60 degrees Celsius with thick fur, subcutaneous fat, outdoor sleeping. Small but hardy, they pull sleds, carry loads. Meat, milk, transport complement reindeer in taiga zones. They provide mobility and nutrition where reindeer are fewer.